Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Marlon Humphrey has some stuff to say about the Ravens offense. You know, our star corner for our vaunted defense had some words, some beliefs about where our offense is and where it's coming from. I should be taking a victory lap right now because, look, I'm going to be real. Before we play, because I got the audio and I got the video clip for you guys. So many people, Raven fans, fellow Raven fans, have always kept saying, our receiving core is just fine. Lamar had so much weapons. How dare anybody say we didn't have weapons? So it's funny to me when you have EDC come out and say he did a poor job surrounding Lamar with adequate talent. It's funny when you hear Harbaugh say that room needs big time improvements. It's funny how you're hearing players address it now, and this is why I specifically picked this clip today. So without further ado, I'm going to play it through, and then we're going to break down what he said, all right? All right there, guys. So let's get this party started.
I do got one last. I got to ask you one last football question, because you talked about it a little bit. You walked in, you had this bright smile on your face, and the one thing you said, weapons. We've got weapons. So, as an OG, a guy who's in that defensive backfield, who probably can kind of relax a little bit when he's at practice because you kind of understand the defense, you know the defense. But when you sit back and look at the offense now that you guys got in Baltimore, we already mentioned the quarterback Lamar Jackson, but Mark Andrews, you draft Zay Flowers, here comes Odell Beckham Jr., Duvernay. We're just naming somebody. How has it looked for you on the opposite side?
It's looked really good. In the past, we've had some guys, but now we got I think in the past we've had teams come to games like, okay, we could probably double this guy and be kind of fine. While, I've been going week to week, and you're like, okay, you can't really double anybody because you're in trouble either way. Whoever you double with, they got this guy. So we kind of have, to me, just some really elite weapons that I know on the other side, defense is going to look, okay, who do you want to eliminate the most, and who do we think we can at least survive with this? So I think we've, on paper, put together, a really tough offensive roster as far as, pass catchers. And it's exciting, but the practice is not... There's not much relaxing in practice anymore. There's not many you got to be ready to go, which is really good for both sides. You want to be good, you want to be great. The best way to do that is get the work in practice. And so I think, EDC and the front office, what they've done this offseason has been just really good as far as putting our quarterback, in a great position, paying our quarterback, getting some more weapons for him, and even on defense, getting some weapons we've got. I think it'll be a really fun season. It'll be some really competitive training camp practice. It might be some fights out there. You might be getting reports about everything. Yeah, it might be war out there. So I'm excited, but I'm really excited to get that work in practice.
I might take a trip up there. I always feel like I do got one last.
Listen, I'm sitting here laughing my butt off. Listen, I'm laughing at this, right? Because it doesn't seem to register with some fans. It doesn't seem to register with some media analysts. The Baltimore Ravens were devoid of talent. You understand? You just had a great cornerback by all metrics and standards. Literally say, we would be relaxing in practice on defense. And they probably won't be able to do that anymore. It's going to be battles, wars. Do you have any idea how bad that is? Defenders coming in having to go against their own team and be like, this ain't nothing, bro. This easy work. This is why. Because delusion, people these days are so used to accepting and abiding by their delusions. You understand? The Ravens had a bottom 2 or bottom 3 wide receiving core in the entire NFL. They have moved it from there to being top 15 or 16 receiving core in the league. Now, are they top 10? No. But the versatility that they have now on the outsides, the ability to beat press, the ability to win one-on-one, the ability to be actual threats, because it changes how the defense can play you. It changes how they can line up, how they can bracket certain players. It's no longer we fear Lamar's legs and Mark Andrews. It's no longer that. It's, oh my God, JK's healthy. No. Lamar can still run. No. And Lamar's going to be able to throw to Mark Andrews still. And we can't double Mark Andrews still. Now we got OBJ. And he got Zay Flowers. Bateman's coming back. Hopefully. And he got Duvernay. It seems like it's going to be a very difficult season. Duh. That's why I keep, you don't understand why. And listen, I don't call people's names or anything like that. I just kind of laugh because it's funny to me. Imagine your defensive back saying, bro, yo, we were relaxing in practice going against the old unit, bro. Yo, and you're still having people saying that our wide receiving core was good. It was adequate. If you had Mahomes, I can't. I said this so many times. If you had Patrick Mahomes on this team, would you think it was adequate? Justin Herbert on this team, would you think it would be adequate? Josh Allen on this team, would you think it would be adequate? Aaron Rodgers on this team, you think it'd be adequate? Trevor Lawrence, do you think it'd be adequate? Bro, Joe Burrow, you think it would be adequate? Stop capping. Get out of your delusion. Reality. Touch grass, please. Some people just need to be hit with reality. And that's fact. My gosh. This is why I try to tell people all the time that the Ravens had major work to do in 2 or 3 departments. But once they did it, the sky would be the limit. Because most of the problems that we have are self-inflicted. Like getting rid of Hollywood Brown and not replacing him. Putting all your eggs in Bateman's basket without having an insurance policy. Doing the same thing on the offensive line, getting Lamar hurt. Doing the same thing with your strength and conditioning, making people extend their hurt. Like, these are the things that you need to understand. I'm not a hater. I just point out where the team needs to get better. I'm not delusional or foolish enough to think this team could win without an elite quarterback. And I'm not foolish or delusional enough to believe that quarterback wouldn't need weapons. And for everybody, and this is the part that pisses me off so much. I mean, it gets under my skin. It really does. It crawls in my mind. It scratches the walls, the membranes in my brain. Insane in the membrane. Is that they always say, well, Tom Brady did it without great weapons. So nobody on this team is Gronk. Nobody on this team yet is Wes Welker. Nobody on this team is Randy Moss. Like, bro, Tom Brady's had adequate weapons. The difference is they're comparing his weapons to a Peyton Manning, who's had elite weapons. When you think about a Marvin Harris, I think it's Marvin Harrison, and you think about Reggie Wayne, and then you go and you think about the weapons he had in Denver. Brandon Stokely, Demaryius Thomas. You feel what I'm saying? And he had Wes Welker for a year. I believe that's the year Wes Welker caught 10 touchdowns with Peyton Manning, bro. He caught 10 touchdowns and he missed like 5 games. So, bro, like, people have to get out of that notion of, oh, Tom Brady. And that's where the programming loses me, right? Because think about this real quick. You don't make that excuse for any of the other QBs. The only QB you hold to that standard is Lamar. Hence why I said the team needed to make moves, and we did. I'm elated. I even want them to go further. I would love for them to get a DeAndre Hopkins or a Mike Evans and just say, we're putting gung-ho, you know what I'm saying, butt to the wall, let's go. Let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? Go all out. Leave no doubt. But they did a lot. They did a lot. And I think this year is going to be amazing because of it. But what do you think in the comment section? Am I tripping? Is Marlon Humphrey tripping? Is the GM tripping? Are we all just delusional? You let me know. Especially when you have a defender saying they got to relax going against what we had at receiver for the last couple years. That's crazy. That quote itself is crazy. But once again, that's another episode of the Wonder Kid Show. Thank you all for watching. Y'all already know how we get this done. Thank you. You know, we make laughs and jokes, but everything we do is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Just be respectful when you're doing it, and I got no problems. You know what I mean? People are going to disagree. It's just how life is. And if you would like to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen, QR code to the CashApp. That's how we do all donations. You can also find it in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Also available is the Patreon. If you want extra access to this platform, to me, sweepstakes, fantasy football, that's how you do it. So go out there and get that, and let's get this thing moving. But once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.